so glad to be here. This is an amazing town. This is an amazing town. Tonight I want to talk to you. First of all, turn the camera around. Meet Wilmington. Go ahead, turn the camera around. Keep turning. Go, turn the camera around. There's Wilmington, Ohio. Say hi to America. Wilmington, Wilmington, America. Here's what I want to ask you. Here's what I want to ask you, America. Christmas is really about what? Christmas, everybody, every movie for Christmas, everything is believe, believe. Believe in what exactly? Believe in Christmas? Believe in Santa? Believe even in Jesus? Believe in what? Believe in what? If you are to watch television, if you're to watch the news, if you're to watch my program, God knows what you believe in now. I'll tell you that I think you probably believe, if you were to watch the reports on the news, or you're to watch the coverage of Christmas, you'll believe in greed, because you'll see pictures of people that are camping out at Walmart or Best Buy or wherever, trying to get that latest toy. You'll believe in presents and materialism and stuff and greed, with people stampeding over each other just to be able to get the latest whatever it is. So you'll believe in that. You'll believe in crime, because TV news will tell you that you better lock your doors. You better not leave your presents out. You better not leave anything out, because people will steal it. So you'll believe in greed. You'll believe in crime. But that's not what we're supposed to believe in, is it? We're supposed to believe, because everybody always says, joy and peace on earth. Is that a joke or what? Who here believes in peace on earth? No, stop it. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. Really? We're going to solve all the wars, peace on earth? Really? Are we? Everybody's just going to lay down their guns. No, they're not. No, they're not. It's not going to happen. Unless you're talking about a different kind of peace that leads to joy. But joy and peace are not things that you believe in. They're something that, it's a byproduct of something else. It's a byproduct of love. But what is love? Everybody should have a rabbi. I have a good friend of mine, Rabbi Daniel Lappin, and I swear if I could miniaturize him and keep him in my pocket, I would, because everybody should have a rabbi. Love, if you, Daniel Lappin is, I'm trying really hard to get him to teach me everything in the Old Testament in ancient Hebrew, because he's amazing. We've taken, I think, like 9 verses and spent about 3.5 hours and really not even covered anything. And every time he comes to New York, I convince him by buying him a kosher meal, and which, by the way, I don't know how people eat kosher food, but I choke it down because it is worth it to hear what he has to teach. And what he teaches on love. Love in Hebrew, God's language, if you will, is this. And forgive me if I am destroying this, but that is Hebrew for love. But what does that mean? The root of this is this. And it means, I give. I give. That's love to God. So when you say, oh, I love pizza, no, you don't, because you're not given to pizza. Am I right? You ain't given to pizza. You are eating pizza. It may love you because it's sitting there on the plate going, I give myself to you. You know, I knew when I was going to marry Tanya, I knew that she was the woman for me because I would give her everything. I would spend every waking moment trying to give her everything, whatever she needed, whatever I could give. Service. Service leads to joy and peace on earth. Giving. That's where the presents come from. So believe in what? Love? More tangible? Believe in I give. Which leads to what you're really, whenever they say this, I mean, what is Santa? Really? What is Jesus? Miracle. Believe in miracles. America, I am here in Wilmington, Ohio, because I have been on the ground now since 11 o'clock last night. And I had been in, 6 different cities in Ohio. And there is something happening in Ohio. Something very, very different that is happening in Ohio. I'll tell you what it is. Well, I'll tell you what the symptoms are. I don't know what it is yet. I think I know. But I've been in Ohio many times. Last time I did a book tour, which yesterday I was fortunate enough to shake the hands of about 5,000 to 6,000 people and get a chance to look them in the eye. A lot of people are very uncomfortable looking you in the eye. A lot of people, you try to look people in the eye. Sometimes they'll just break eye contact with you real quick because there's something that they're uncomfortable with. You look somebody in the eye and don't break eye contact with them. It's hard. It's hard, especially if you're uncomfortable with yourself. Last time I was in Ohio, and this goes for any state in the union. Last time I was in Ohio, and I shook about 5,000 to 6,000 hands, and I looked people in the eye. And when I did that the last time I was here, about 30% broke eye contact with me. Now I noticed it was almost a challenge. Yesterday, I was looking people in the eye, and you're like, oh yeah? Merry Christmas to you, brother. And there is something happening. People are not breaking eye contact, which means to me that people are starting to really look inside themselves and say, what is it I believe in? Who am I? What am I? And who are you? Who are you? They're shoring themselves up. That is a miracle in and of itself. But that's not the miracle of Wilmington, Ohio. America, let me tell you something. We are, as a nation, in trouble. And here's the thing. We have a choice. We are either going to become Europe, Europe with deodorant, we're going to be Europe, and we're going to do exactly what they're doing to themselves right now, which is tear each other apart, set our cities on fire. It's coming. If you've watched this show, and you've really watched this show, and you've done your own homework, you know what the truth is. You know what's coming. Don't want it to be that way, but it's coming. If we allow it, it will be. Or we can be Wilmington, Ohio. We can be this town. We can be this town. This is a town that 60 Minutes came to. How long ago? When was 60 Minutes here? Last year? They're happy people, aren't they? It's always a good day when you hear ding dong, hi, 60 Minutes. They were here, and I mean, I saw it. I mean, if you weren't looking for rope after the 60 Minutes, seriously, you're like, oh my gosh, we're so depressing. I want to hang myself now. I've seen it. It was depressing. Let me tell you another story, America, because see, we have choices. We can believe. There's two sides to every story. There's two sides to every story. Well, there's actually three, because the media usually doesn't even find the truth side of a story. But there's two sides. There's the bad stuff, and this program, I guess I would say kind of we focus on the bad stuff, but that's only because nobody else is telling you the truth. We're trying to get to the root of the bad stuff. I'm not trying to tell you the bad stuff. I don't really care how many people died in a plane crash or whatever. It's not relevant to me. If I can tell you why the plane crashed, well, then I will. If I can tell you why our country is going down the crapper, then I will. I don't care that it's going down the crapper. I've made the choice in my life that we're going down the crapper. I don't care if you're a liberal, Democrat, Republican, conservative. I don't care what you are. We all know the country's going down the crapper. And we're all watching it. And we're all watching it go off a cliff. And we're like, oh my gosh, country's going off the crapper. Well, now what are we going to do about it? Tonight, by the end of this hour, I am going to show you 4 miracles that have happened since I've been here at 11 o'clock. Since 11 o'clock last night, 4 miracles. Big miracles, too. Not little ones. Not like, oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, you found a little Pez dispenser. That's big. And I'm going to challenge every single person in this auditorium, every single person, not only in this town, but every single person in the country, to start looking at the other side. Because we have a choice. We're going to tear each other apart like Europe, or we're going to come together and we're going to live our lives in a way where we can expect miracles, demand them, call them down. So last night I come in and it's very, very late, and it's Carrie, what time did I get there last night?
11:15.
About 11:15. You know, because Carrie is the pizza man. He's from Generations Pizza, which is delicious pizza. And I asked people to come and do their shopping here in Wilmington and just experience what we have experienced, not what 60 Minutes experienced. Just good, decent people who are saying, yeah, okay, so we're a nightmare in unemployment. Okay, yeah, and then what? Now watch us. It's liberating strife. You can concentrate on the strife, or you can concentrate on the liberation part of that strife and what you're going to turn into. America, this town, is ahead of the rest of the nation. So last night, I walk in, and your place is packed. You're supposed to close at 10, 10:30?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. And Kerry is still, he's waiting for us, and we're running really late. And it's packed. And it's not only packed with people, well, who was there?
Well, out of the 120 that were there that night, about 10 or 12 were from Wilmington, but the rest were all from California, Louisiana, Indiana, Michigan, all over the country.
Yeah. Why do you think they're here?
I'm sorry?
Why do you think they're here?
I think they believe in what you believe in us.
They believe in love. They believe in miracles. They believe in something. They believe what they found at 828. They believe in what they felt on that day, what they felt on 9/12. They believe that there is a group of people that can make it happen. They believe in exactly what our founding fathers believed in, that man can govern himself, that man can be decent to one another, that man can go through hell and back again and not lose his integrity, not lose who they really truly are.